Good day, everyone. We are here to discuss to you the evaluating function. Evaluating function is to substitute the given number or value with the given number or an expression. Like in this example, we have f of x is equals to 3x plus 2. Find f of 2. 2 is your input. So, first step, we need to substitute f of 2. So, we will have f of 2 is equals to 3 times 2 plus 2. Second step, simplifying. F of 2 is equals to 6 plus 2. So, f of 2 is equals to 8.
Evaluating function in addition. For example, the given of f of x is equals to 4x plus 1. If f of x is equals to 2, then the given will be f of 2 is equals to 4x plus 1. Find the f of 2. Substitute the 2, then replace it to the x. So the given will be f of 2 is equals to 4 multiplied by quantity of 2 plus 1. So 4 times 2 is equals to 8 plus 1 is equals to 9. So the value of f of 2 is equals to 9.
Evaluating function in subtraction. First, given f of x equals 3x minus 4. Find f of 5. As we did earlier, we have to substitute. So replace all the x's into 5. And you will have f of 5 equals 3 multiplied by 5 minus 4. Then multiply 3 by 5. And you will get 15. Then subtract by 4. And you will have an output of 11.
Evaluating functions with negative input. Given f of x equals 2x squared plus 5x plus 10. Find f of negative 3. Now, if you have a negative 3 input, then you have to substitute all the x's into negative 3. So the given will be f of negative 3 equals 2 times negative 3 squared plus 5 times negative 3 plus 10. Then we have to solve. First, we have to solve the numbers with components. So negative 3 squared is equals to 9. Then multiply it by 2. And you will have positive 18 for our first term. And for the second term, you will have 5 multiplied by quantity of negative 3 is equals to negative 15. So you will have an output of 13. Also remember, if you are having a negative input, keep in mind the rules for integer operation.
You may also be asked to evaluate a function for more than one value, as shown in the example that follows. Given f of x is equals to 3x squared plus 2x plus 1. Find f of 0, f of 2, and f of negative 1. So first, we'll find f of 0. We will have to substitute all the x's into 0 so that the given will be f of 0 is equals to 3 multiplied by quantity of 0 squared plus 2 multiplied by quantity of 0 plus 1. Then proceed to simplify and you will have 1 as an output. And also remember that any number that are being multiplied by 0 is automatically equals to 0. So for the second given, find f of 2. As we did earlier, you will have to substitute all of the x's into 2 so that the given will be f of 2 is equals to 3 multiplied by quantity of 2 squared plus 2 multiplied by quantity of 2 plus 1. Then solve. So for the first term, we have 3 multiplied by quantity of 2 squared. So 2 squared is equals to 4. Then multiplied by 3 and you will have 12. And for the second term, 2 multiplied by quantity of 2 is equals to 4. Then for the third term, copy 1. So our given now is 12 plus 4 plus 1. Then simplify and we'll have 17 as an output. Then for our last example, we have to find f of negative 1. I will also remind you to remember the rules for integer if you have a negative input. As said earlier, then we will proceed. We have to substitute all the x's into negative 1 so that we will have f of negative 1 is equals to 3 multiplied by quantity of negative 1 squared plus 2 multiplied by quantity of negative 1 plus 1. Then solve. For the first term, we have 3 multiplied by quantity of negative 1 squared. So negative 1 squared is equals to 1. Then multiplied by 3 is equals to 3. Then for the second term, 2 multiplied by quantity of negative 1 is equals to negative 2. And for the third term, bring down 1. So our given now is 3 minus 2 plus 1. Then simplify and you will have 2 as an output. Evaluating function with variable input. So our first given is f of x is equals to 3x squared plus 2x plus 1. Find f of b. So we have to replace all of the x's into b. So we will have f of b is equals to 3b squared plus 2b plus 1. There is no need for simplification because there is no value that needs to be simplified. So 3b squared plus 2b plus 1 is our output. So for the second given, f of x is equals to 4x plus 1. Find f of h plus 1. So as we did earlier, replace all the x's into h plus 1. So we will have f of h plus 1 is equals to 4 multiplied by quantity of h plus 1 plus 1. Then solve. As you can see, we have a binomial input, so we have to use the distribution property. So we will have 4h plus 4. Then bring down 1, so we will have 4h plus 4 plus 1. Then simplify and you will have 4h plus 5 as an output.